Today on the Topic Show, RNC Chairman Ron McDaniel resigns, Vivek on border bill having more money going to the Ukraine than the U.S. goes viral, Toyota to invest $1.3 billion into making an EV SUV, DocuSign to lay off about 6% of their employees, David Hogg's support for Ukraine tweet is ratioed beyond all belief, Anheuser-Busch Stella Groundhog tweet is roasted as well, and GM to recall about 32,000 heavy-duty trucks. All of that and much more on the Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or business owner, reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of February, so if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Now going over to the business part of the podcast, you have Toyota to invest $1.3 billion to make an EV SUV. Now they made this announcement, they're going to make that investment into his flagship assembly plant in Georgetown, Kentucky for that new product line. They also know that this will bring up their total investments into EVs to nearly $10 billion. While some critique them for being late to the game since they were much more conservative in terms of their adoption of the newer technologies, I still think it's not a complete waste of money, but they're perhaps the best balanced company when every other company went all in EVs. Not historically, but famously, General Motors, reading the room wrong yet again, they went all in on EVs. GM makes no hybrids, except one, the Corvette, which, don't get me started. Now, the biggest growing trend in the United States in terms of consumer preferences and what people are buying, hybrids is one of the largest growing categories. Toyota's made a lot of hybrids, but now they're going to lean more into EVs. So it'll be interesting to see if they really, how much sales are they going to get from this? Now, when they asked for comment, apparently someone did ask them for comment, and they weren't just saying, what are you doing? Why? You're known for making the most reliable vehicles on the planet, bar none, and now you want to make electric vehicles, which are inherently less reliable and a terrible long-term investment. It's one of those things where a Toyota from the 90s or 2000s, or even Toyota Corolla now with just an internal combustion engine, they'll last darn near 1 million miles because it's a good, it's a good old internal combustion engine, less variables that can go wrong, and less software, less batteries, So those will last darn near 1 million miles. Electric vehicles? No, not at all. Now again, when it looks like the president of the Toyota Kentucky plant, Carrie Creech, was asked for comment, she said, quote, "Today's announcement reflects our commitment to vehicle electrification and further reinvesting in our U.S. operations. Generations of our team members helped prepare for this opportunity, and we will continue leading the charge into the future by remaining true to who we are as a company and putting our people first for generations to come," unquote. Ironically, electric vehicles require less people to produce, especially in terms to the physical labor to produce the product. So a little irony in there. So it'll be interesting to see. I just can't help but, and of course, the states and then the nearby city where the plant is, all the politicians are all happy because, again, in the short term, it's going to increase a couple more jobs, obviously, this is a new product for the portfolio. So it'll be interesting to see. It looks like that plant assembles around 550,000 vehicles per year and employs 9,400 workers. I'll be damned. So that is quite a lot of manpower over there. So it'll be interesting to see what the long-term implications are for Toyota. If this is a good strategic move, because again, that's a whole new product category for them in the electric SUV market. There are other industry leaders already in that category, and I also debate how big is that market really at the end of the day in terms of consumers who want to purchase it. But it will be interesting to see if this helps Toyota or hinders their future. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Again, I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of February, so if you click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or just a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, and sharing also does help with the magical YouTube algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.